Hello, chat. It is us. We are back for episode 2. And today we're gonna figure out if the evil audio problem has been fixed finally. I did some playing around with the help of Red last night to see if we could fix it.
We lit some sage, had some crosses around, said a little humana.
Yeah, we whole ritual, very involved. Yes, I hope you all are having a lovely Thursday.
I hope the evil audio remains.
No.
Of course.
It adds some spice. It adds some spice.
It adds a entire tin of salt. It's like taking the whole salt shaker and pouring it on what you're making. Like just taking the lid off.
Salt's pretty good. I'm not hearing anything bad.
So far.
Let's see you eat an entire salt shaker of salt. Don't actually. But...
Don't do that. Please make sure it's not iodized before you do so.
Oh god.
5 gifted subs and I do it.
Don't do it.
I'm not saying you should eat an entire salt shaker, but at least if you're gonna do it, get the nutritional value out of it.
True. All right.
Speaking of food, I made myself a little white sauce pizza today, and if I could show it, I am very proud of it. What did you all have for dinner, though? It was actually fantastic. I was shocked, but it was like one of those tastes where it's like, this is so good, I have to eat this one at a time. I can't the way I described it, it's it's not like a red sauce pizza where you can just have a bunch of slices and be like, I'm full now. It's like, this is so good that I have to save this for later.
That is fair and valid.
I got a pub sub.
Let's go.
Ooh, a pub sub.
Lovely.
Ain't nothing more classic than a pub sub.
I made a frozen pizza. It was a screaming Sicilian pepperoni stuffed crust pizza, and I ate half.
We are not sponsored by any of these, by the way, just for the sake of saying it.
But if you'd like to sponsor us, I'm open.
I'm just getting Domino's.
I haven't eaten.
Chat, what are you having for dinner?
Chat, remember to eat and stay hydrated.
And if you look over to the right of the hand, do you notice it? That's right. There's no cup of water there. You should go do that.
All right. Well, if everyone...
What if there's a bottle to their left?
Ooh,
Got
true.
a Jack Daniel vodka. Does that work?
Oh,
How much?
It's a liquid. There's half a bottle here. I haven't drank it because it's really bad.
Good.
See, this is why I
don't drink it.
This is why I cannot stream, because I will not have to be hit by the hydrate button. I would shame my chat into drinking and hydrating.
But if everyone is good and ready, we'll hop on in with the first recap.
Ready to go.
Yep.
Alrighty. Let's see. Yeah, open my notes. There we are. So, you all see a lovely scene of Garion. You see him standing in his nice little cabin. He's holding a very interesting device in hand. It's not been very well known, at least not here in the southern continent. But over towards the west, most folk would know them as radios. All right, let's figure out how to use this fangled thing. I think this is it. There we go. Last time, the party arrived one by one. to the farm of Bear Bogdo, in the rolling green hills nearest to Yesterhale. After some initial introductions, Bear introduced himself to the group and filled them in on his plan. He mentioned that he'd crafted a crucible out of comet metal and trusted to the group that they would keep it secret that he was a star scholar. In order to cure the moon scars, the group would need to seek out an alchemist named Garion, myself, in Yesterhale, and take the crucible to him. Bear would be doing research and working with the alchemist as he uncovers things, and Bear offered the party payment for their trouble, the promise that if all went well, they would all see their moon scars cured. Bear warned the group to keep the crucible hidden and out of direct moonlight, since it could worsen the moon scars in those conditions. As the conversation drew to a close, the group heard a roar from outside, and alongside Bear, they went out to the farm to investigate, finding a trio of grotesque, long-limbed beasts that had eaten all the flesh clean off a cow. The group leapt into action and took down the creatures, and Bear showed his gratitude to the group, giving them their payment and sending them on their way towards Yesterhale. Along the journey to Yesterhale, the group happened upon a dog in a cage and freed it, much to the dog's gratitude. The group adopted the dog, learning that their name was Blinky. After some more travel, the group arrived in Yesterhale, deciding to split up, Podkut and Ogun heading to the market square, and Gyro and Dirk seeking me out. Podkut and Ogun met Sane, a local shopkeeper, who sold them a couple of goodies, and Gyro and Dirk found where I lived, a secluded house with a nice garden in the more wooded area of town. The two knocked on the door, and I was revealed to be an amalgamation of several creatures in a curiously grotesque humanoid form. The two filled me in on what they were there for, and I ushered them inside after they had mentioned a comet metal crucible and Bear's involvement. I mentioned that I would need specific ingredients for the Moonscar cure, and they would be potentially difficult to get their hands on. I said that I'd need some time to study the crucible and do some research to figure out exactly what's needed. But I knew that one of them was the heart of a dragon. I told the two to leave the crucible with me for about 2 days, and then I'd be able to tell them all that they needed. I also mentioned the job board in town, and that several people were in need of help, as well as the fact that it might be wise to look into trying to earn some coin. Gyro and Dirk left and reconvened with the others, and mentioned that they'd found me. The group decided that they were going to check out the tavern, and Gyro went to take the satchel with the crucible back to me before heading over to meet them. Gyro mentioned Bear's warnings to not handle the crucible under the moonlight, and I told him that I should have things figured out in terms of next steps within the next 2 days. First statement ends.
I can't wait to see what they get up to this time. Let's delve in.
And that is indeed where we pick up. So, last we left off, half of the group split off. Well, I suppose 3/4 of the group split off to head towards the tavern, while Gyro went to take the crucible back. Gyro, along your way back, you would notice the job board that was mentioned. Let me open the town map. And at this point, it has winded down a bit, so it is actually starting to get darker out. So I'll open the evening map. All right. drag out.
I'm a sucker for the little ambient lights coming from the windows. Good touch.
Yeah, me too.
The coolest thing I think about this is the bird that flies overhead.
Yeah.
I love the bird.
I just saw
Yeah,
that.
just like the clouds.
Very true.
But yes, Gyra, you do see the job board. You see a couple of jobs that stand out. Most notably of them, let me open this. I wonder if I ever actually put them in my own notes, because I definitely sent them in the server. There they are. So you see one of them is a bounty for a bandit chief, and the sender is the sheriff, Sheriff Huxley. The second is recovering an heirloom. The sender seems to be someone named Nash Denley. The third is a missing book that's being inquired about by Mariana Quaver. And the last is also from the sheriff, titled Something in the Shadows.
Hmm. As I look at the job board just up and down, I sort of think to myself, like, I could just pick one. I could just do that. No one else is here.
I could. One. You hear Dirk's voice in the back of your head.
But I put that thought aside, and I just see if I can scrounge like a piece of paper up and a pen and scribble down or like copy the basic premise of each of the jobs in front of me, or take a copy if copies are available.
You do see that there are a couple of scrap pieces of parchment hanging that you could use to copy down the details.
Okay, yeah. So I'll do that then. Just being pretty generous about the information I provide. Like, I'm not trying to hide anything. But I'm also like not trying to stand here for the next several minutes copying down notes.
Yeah, you're able to do it pretty quickly. You're able to jot down the details and get on your way. Meanwhile, the other three, you approach the Leaky Flagon Tavern as you were pointed in the direction of when you guys first entered the town by the young human boy named Stanley. And as you're making your way up to the tavern, you see a Drackle man being escorted out. Drackle being like Dragonborn, these humanoid dragon folk. He appears to be in some kind of priest robes, and he reeks of alcohol. And you see escorting him out appears to be another much younger Drackle individual. Come on, Dad, we have to get you back to the temple. No, but really, I saw it, I swear. You can tell me about it later. You've caused enough of a scene. I don't want you getting locked up tonight. And the two of them, as they kind of come out of there, they almost run into the party, and you notice that one of the two, the younger one, the one that's escorting, seems to have some very gnarly scars on his face, and they seem pretty recent, pretty fresh. Oh, sorry. I'm just going to get him home. He's had a bit too much.
Are they moon scar or just...
They just look to be normal scars.
Does Potcut recognize these two are priests?
Yes, I'd say most definitely. You would definitely recognize that the one who's very drunk seems to be a priest devoted to Cathis. Cathis being the fate of merriment, of passion and merriment.
Can Potcut attempt to subtly cast Vanish on himself?
Yeah. In fact, you can subtlecast if you would like.
Okay, and that just, I believe the
It just doubles
cast
the
for...
cost.
Alright, so he's just gonna, like, quickly, like, let out a little from under his scarf, and he's gonna cast Vanish on himself and disappear.
And like that, Potcut is gone. But
Dirk hates this guy, so he's not going to interact with him. He's just like, okay, watch where you're going. And roughly pushes past him to enter the tavern.
And you see the older man kind of reaches out towards you as you do, but stops. The younger of the two seems to kind of rein him in. Come on, father, let's go. Come on. And he starts to kind of cumbersomely drag him down towards the east. But yeah, you're able to step in.
Oh, sorry. Well, after a second, Dirk wants to come back out and be like, hey, where's my baby? Did you guys steal my baby?
You call out to them and ask that?
Yeah. I'm looking at you, old man.
Baby?
Forget, am I around him when this happened?
Yeah, you're with them.
Like Ogun just like head in hand, just what is this man talking about?
Our baby, it's missing. They stole it. They're getting away.
We don't have your baby. And you see, the younger of the two, he just kind of he lets go of the older priest and kind of lifts his hands up, opens his palms outwards, like as though to show he doesn't have anything in his hands.
Oh yeah, where are you going then? What's your story?
I'm going to the temple. I'm taking him to lie down.
Likely story.
I probably should lie down. I don't feel very well. Yes, let's go.
You don't look very well either.
Thank you. They continue on their way.
Good luck. Ogun, where's the baby? This is really bad.
Potcut gently drops his Vanish and peeks from, like, the door frame, shivering with his little, like, owl horns down.
I turn around to see Potcut and go, he's right now.
What? Well, where'd you go?
In the place.
If you were kidnapped by that guy, you could tell us.
Does Potcut say anything?
He, like, makes a little whimper noise and just, like, gently goes into the tavern.
All right.
We'll follow, I guess.
As this is happening,
not that far behind.
You hear footsteps from behind. I'd say by this point, Gyro, you catch up to them on the tail end of this.
Getting in trouble already?
Some guys kidnapped Potcut. We lost
Potkut's
the baby
okay.
for a second.
I turned to Gyro and was like, more than likely, Potcut just went invisible. It's like we really don't know. He's been able to turn invisible all this entire time. So that's pretty much why. Plus, I could hear him, so he'd be fine.
Potkut is sorry.
You should be. It's very stressful for me.
I'm like, sorry for like. It's like so, he gets down to Pocket's level. It's like, son, you didn't really do anything like all that bad, but in the future, like, try not to disappear so much, because if we can't keep track of you, it's going to be very difficult if we ever have to make a quick getaway and you're not within range of us. You feel me?
DM, out of curiosity, what color were both of the priest's robes?
They appeared to be white. Well, only one of them seemed to be in priest robes. The younger one that was ushering him seemed to be in more of a just long brown cloak.
Pocket will shake his head at Ogun and say,
Pocket will do what Pocket will do with white robe men. White robe men are scary.
All right, well, next time, just like, we will tell you if there's any white robe men nearby, and we will promptly. I don't know what the proper procedure for this is.
You hide and you go away.
Yes, but make sure you do it. Make sure you let us know so that we can at the very least know where your general direction is, because we don't want another. He just looks over to. He just looks over to the big man and just goes, you want to make sure that we don't like upset the old man's heart. Understand?
Okay.
I just sort of have my head tilted to the side at this point, and I'm like, maybe we should go inside, get some drinks, food.
Hell yeah.
All right, you all step into the tavern.
Yep.
Yes. Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
All right. You all step into the tavern. It is very warm. You can see there are a couple of people kind of milling about, enjoying dinner as the evening starts to wind down. You get all kinds of various scents from that of freshly cooked meat, and a very sweet smell of freshly baked apple pie as well in the air, mixing kind of with the smells of alcohol and ale. As you step inside, you are greeted by who appears to be a server. She appears to be an elven woman. She kind of nods to you. Let me open her art. She kind of she wears a look of general boredom on her face, but she kind of turns to look at all of you and immediately kind of turned her nose up at the smell of Dirk.
All right, I forgot.
You forgot.
You forgot?
Hold on, Owlbear doesn't want to load on stream. Hold on.
Dirk forgets it most of the time.
Let me refresh it.
That's just my natural fragrance.
Let me just recast.
We've gone to lunch.
Yeah,
Yo.
I gotta redo the Owlbear really quickly.
Ah.
Let me do that and cast. Sometimes it doesn't update on the stream side for some reason.
Darn.
There we go.
Everybody's lunch.
All right, we're good. But yeah, she kind of turns her nose up at the smell of Dirk and kind of looks at all of you. Ew.
Hello, ma'am.
Can I like help you?
Yes, could we get 3 beers and a kid-sized shot of moonshine for the 2-year-old?
A table.
Just literally just being like, what?
Okay,
It's got a drink too.
Do you want like a normal table or do you want a booth?
Booths are always better.
Okay, follow me.
Whatever he says.
And She will lead you all over to a booth. You see, kind of watching as this is all going on, there's another elven woman behind the counter who is wiping it down, just kind of watching this all happen. But this server brings you over. Okay, so what do you want again?
We need 3 beers and then a kid-sized shot of moonshine for the 2-year-old.
No, quick, the moon. The moon is bad.
No, it's okay. It's just alcohol, child.
We're not getting the 8-year-old alcohol. A glass of water for him.
Drink.
A glass of water for him.
Don't listen to him.
For him. A beer for the big man. I'll take whatever rum you got, and
I'll do water.
Water for him as well.
Okay, two waters, 1 rum, 1 beer. You want anything to eat?
What do you have?
Pocket nervously raises his little claw.
Do you have bugs?
Bugs? Ew. I mean, I guess we could get bugs. Mom, do we have bugs? Not so loud. She gets out from behind the counter and walks over.
I raise my hand. I was like, "Don't worry, Mom. In this instance, having bugs is a good thing. The little one likes them."
Pocket gently waves at the mom.
I think we could accommodate that. Yes, we could get you some bugs. Are you fond of a certain type, dear?
Crunchy bugs.
Okay, that we can do. I ain't getting the bugs. You can go get the bugs. I'm not touching that. Okay, yes, I'll get the bugs. You get the rest. Okay, bugs for the young one. Crunchy bugs. Any other preferences? We have some fresh boar that just came in.
Oh, I'll take some of that.
Yes, give me a boar, but don't cook it.
You want it raw?
Yes.
I actually would prefer my portion cooked.
Okay. Some raw boar and cooked boar. Okay. Would you like some potatoes with that as well?
Yes, Mom.
And I would also recommend our harvest apple pie.
I'll have a slice of that.
Tempting for me, but I gotta watch my gut a little bit. Can't stay slim overindulgent, unfortunately.
All right, we'll be right back with that. By the way, do you always smell like that? She looks at Dirk.
Yeah, usually.
Well, you make me want to hurl.
Oh, thank you. I try.
Lynn, a word, please. Okay. You see them step just off to the side. You can't tell him that. But why not? He smells awful. And the mom comes back over. Terribly sorry about that.
What's there to apologize for? Her daughter's very good at waiting.
Thank you. Right, yes, she is very good at waiting. All right, we'll be right back with your meal. They both step off.
Pocket will gently tug on Ogun's pant leg and say,
You see, you don't want to be hungry.
There's also art of the mother.
Oh.
Hey.
Oh, there we go.
Woohoo!
What a lovely lady.
I dig through my bag and I pull out the copies of the job board postings. And I kind of scatter them around just so everyone can take a look at them.
You all
I'm like,
witness Potcut slam into the booth and just go, and just like start kicking his little toddler legs up and then climbing up onto the booth.
So this is what I found most interesting at the board earlier.
What are they?
Where are they?
What are they? I can't read. What did he say?
Of course. Well, there's... Oh my god, my brain. There's a bounty posted by the sheriff and a little ruin delve posted by a grieving
delve.
fellow, and then I presume a lovely madam has lost a spell book, and the sheriff has also posted a notice regarding some disappearances that have been happening around town. Some mysterious creatures that go bump in the night, it seems.
Magic book?
What was that?
Well,
Magic book?
Kid, what's
Yes.
the magic book? We're doing that one.
I'm fine with whatever as long as it pays us.
Fine. We're doing heirloom and getting the book.
Surprised about I kind of like have an expression of like, okay, so that settles it. And I kind of just like gather the sheets back into my bag.
All right. And I'd say around this time, the mother, she comes back over. Here are those bugs for you. And she'll set them down in front of you, Potcut. Looks like she found you some nice crunchy beetles.
Thank you.
Of course, and the rest of it will be out here soon. And here are your drinks. And she'll begin passing out your drinks. All right. A rum for you, a beer for you, and 2 waters.
Thank you.
Ugh.
Thank you kindly.
Of course.
Dirk looks very disgusted at the glasses of water.
By the way, I should introduce myself. I'm Olivia, and my daughter, you met, is Lynn.
Pleasure to meet you both.
You as well. Do let us know if there's anything else you need. Lynn will be over with the rest of the food here in just a bit. She waves and steps off.
Stupid
Dirk
question,
wants
but there
to-
wouldn't happen.
Sorry, you can continue.
No, that's all right. There wouldn't happen to be a fireplace in this tavern, would there?
There is, yeah.
Oh, Potcut immediately gasps, his like big old pupils sharpen into discs like cats, and he's gonna pick up his plate and just trot towards the fireplace and just sit down in front of it and start eating his bugs.
Yeah, you see Potcut scooch out from the booth, plate in hand, scamper over towards the fireplace on the other side of the room.
100% you see some beetles fall off that plate and just crawl into the cracks.
And Dirk, I want Dirk to secretly pour out Potcut's glass and replace it with some of his beer.
Oh my god. Okay.
Why do you want to get the child
Make
drunk?
me a leisure domain check.
Well, shit, I'm not good at those. Lucky you.
How does contesting as a player work?
I'm like,
You probably won't have to. I gotta roll an 18 for this. I got an 11. I don't succeed.
So, You very much notice Dirk go to grab Podkut's glass. Everyone still sitting at the table notices.
There's like a moment where I like just watch him do it,
Same.
like he's like I cannot believe you're doing this.
Just like the dual staring daggers at him. Just really.
If anyone has seen that meme of the point of view and everyone at the party is just staring at them with solo cups.
Yeah, it is the solo cup girl meme.
Like
yes.
The shot cuts to black, and then the next thing you see is me holding the glass far away from Dirk.
Hey, come on.
You're not giving a child alcohol.
They need it. What else are they gonna drink? No child under my watch is gonna drink water.
Well, good thing he's
What
not
is your
under
problem
just
with
your
water?
watch.
It's horrible.
Podkut is going to hear. Podkut is going to hear all three of them start yelling from their booth, gently crouch down, and try to like, without casting vanish this time, like stealthily exit the tavern.
You're just gonna sneak it out.
Do I notice him?
Let's see.
He's got to be a sneaky little boy.
Yeah, Podkut, make me a stealth check.
That's a 5.
What's your difficulty?
12.
What's your awareness, Ogun?
Awareness. Oh god, where is that?
Next to your fate, immobility.
Oh. Awareness is 15.
Yeah, you see Podkut very slowly making their way towards the door.
I just with my hand just like grab him like before he leaves the booth, just like grab him by the back of his like little hood and just like pull and just like slowly pull him back.
And it's at this point that Lynn, the daughter, she comes over with the rest of the food, carrying it very skillfully. Okay, so we got some raw boar for you. I got some cooked boar and a harvest apple pie. And she sets it all down. All right, if you need anything, bug my mom.
All right, thank you.
Will do.
And she will nod and go tend to the next guests coming in.
Podkut is going to look at the slice of apple pie that Gyro has in front of them and just gasp and point at it and say,
Podkut knows what this is. This is cake.
No, it's a pie, you dumb idiot. You were wrong, okay? And never order a water on my watch again.
He will slowly
you're gonna
slump
like
down. He slumps down in the booth and just like hides more in his scarf and owl like feather cloak.
Eat your pie.
Well, don't mind if I do. I like kind of getting annoyed. I like stab the damn pastry with a fork or whatever utensil I've been given, and
yeah, you got forks, knives, and spoons. And all the food, very delicious. The pie has a nice kind of cinnamony nutmeg taste to it. There's also brown sugar used in there for sure. Very fall, or in the case of Volscaria, very harvest.
Podkut will nervously. No, you go ahead. It's only fair.
I'm force feeding you pie. You're gonna eat this pie and you're gonna love it.
Oh, wait, hang on. So he's taking some of Gyro's pie and trying to force feed Podkut?
Yeah.
Oh.
First off, I feel like Gyro's gonna have something to say about that.
Yeah, you just snatching a slice of his pie.
If you want to give the kobold a slice of pie,
And
you
it's like
can just ask.
and it's like at this point, like I just take Potgood and just like put me in between him and Dirk so that like Potgood can like eat his own food in peace.
Potka will nervously look up at Ogun and just ask with owl like horns down.
Can Puck go outside before moon?
Yes, but don't go too far.
Okay.
And he's just gonna get off the booth and just, thump because he's a little too small and just like just walk out of the tavern and close the door behind him.
As you go to walk out, you hear Blinky kind of padding behind you to follow.
A little like worried, but then realizing it's Blinky, he'll look over and tilt his head and his horns and go,
Blinky?
Blinky just kind of barks softly.
1 second, Blinky.
He's gonna look for like a spot on the wall and kind of look around near the shrubbery and see if anyone else is watching him.
Looking around, doesn't seem to be any immediate eyes on you.
Okay. He is going to gently pluck an owl feather from his little cloak. He's gonna imbue the tip of it with flame just to give it like a little bit of a heated edge. And then very slowly, he's gonna etch what looks like a box with a half circle and 2 triangles on it. And then next to it, a triangle and a circle with 4 little prongs on it. And then walk over to Blinky and say,
Okay, Puck is done now.
Blinky will just kind of nuzzle against you. Seems happy. You get the sense that Blinky just wanted to keep you safe.
Potcut will gently like hold on to Blinky's head and nod and just sit down with Blinky and nod and says,
Yes, Puck knows.
and he looks towards the tavern a little sad and says,
Puck doesn't know much about these strangers. Are they friends? Puck doesn't know, but now they're yelling and Puck doesn't want to be in front of people yelling.
Blinky kind of softly whimpers at that and will lick you.
he kind of takes the tongue to the face and then shakes his head and then looks at Blinky and then just hugs their head gently and goes,
Thanks, Blinky.
Blinky will once again kind of nuzzle against you. Very affectionate.
he will hug their head gently, but look up at the sky and try to see if he can pick out any shapes in the sky that he would recognize before the moon rises.
Yeah, as you kind of look up into the sky, let's see. I would say make me a mysticism check. Or lore. I'll take either.
I rolled a 6 for mysticism, and it was 10.
You got fate. You wanna
Try it.
Yeah, why not? We're gonna be resting soon anyways. I'll spend my fate.
You could change your fate, would you?
Oh God.
Yeah. I think I only have 1 point of fate though.
Good luck.
Yeah, might as well spend it. Spending fate just ups it to 7, yeah?
So it gives you a D4.
Okay, yeah, right here. Let me roll the d4.
Get a 4.
And that is a 4. Yeah, let's go.
Yay.
All right, that's a 10.
Very nice. Yeah, as you peer into the sky, kind of looking at the various shapes, you do see a couple of minor constellations, some of them representing the colossi that form the lands. Most notably, though, you see what looks like a kind of dull red star that stands out among the others. and you get the distinct feeling of being watched as you look up at it.
Hotcut, now suddenly regretting looking at the sky and trying to find something familiar in it, they will gently try to get Blinky's attention by lifting their head off of his lap and body.
Blinky will just kind of look towards you.
We need to go inside now, Blinky. Hotcut and Blinky, you're being watched. Not in a good way.
And it's at this point where a shadow kind of eclipses you as a very tall individual walks up. And you see this gentleman. He is very big. He's broad. He's very muscular also. He's kind of strong fat. An orc.
Yo.
Whoa.
Hello, kid. Are you, lost?
He's gonna run back into the tavern and dive under the table at the booth they're at.
Whoa, wait.
and, and this man comes walking behind you. He walks into the tavern and follows and sees the rest of the party. As this man walks up, as you guys see Potcut come running in alongside Blinky and dive under the table, you see following behind him is this orc, who Ogun, you recognize. You recognize this man as the sheriff, as you've had a run-in with him in the past.
I was about to say good recognize or bad recognize.
Is that your kid?
It's my kid. I'm the kid's father.
No, he's not.
Yes, I am.
I just shove another piece of pie into my mouth.
Right. I was just gonna make sure they were outside. It's getting dark. Didn't want them to be caught out in the moon blooms.
Right. Hello, Gruff. How you doing?
Oh, good. Are you staying out of trouble?
As best as I can.
Good. Yeah, I didn't want to bother you folk. I just wanted to make sure this youngin was in good hands.
Oh, well. He's in a pair of good hands and one set of hands that probably should never touch a child in any capacity. But overall, he's in good hands.
That's good to hear. I haven't met the rest of you. Richard Huxley. I'm the sheriff.
Oh. Gyro, sir.
It's a pleasure. Well, I won't disturb you any longer. If you folks are interested, though, I am looking for some help with a couple of things, but no worries if not.
And
All right, you if I remember correctly, I like, without looking at him, I point to Gyro, and I go, he had one of those flyers out for help, didn't he?
Oh, you saw the job board? Yeah. I was looking for some folk to help me with a bandit problem, among other things. I suppose, though, if you've got your hands full, that's no issue. Suppose it'd be a matter of me and my deputy tackling that.
Well, since you're here, I guess I'll say, if we have time, I guess we'll look into it.
If you do, I certainly appreciate it, but no pressure if you don't.
Ogun thinks internally to himself, is like, is that the deputy that I got the slip of like 5 times in like 2 nights? If that's the deputy I'm thinking of, then they ain't gonna have a snowball chance in hell of getting anything done. Like, yeah, and then he says out loud, "Yeah, if we have any time, we'll probably. I mean, you have any time and you have the coin, we'll probably take a look at that."
All right. Well, I appreciate it. I should probably get moving across town. Moon's gonna bloom soon. Well, stay safe.
Have a good night, sir.
You too.
He'll nod and head on out.
On cue, you just see Potcut and Blinky's head pop out of the table and peering from behind the booth.
It's gone?
Dirk breathes a sigh of relief after the sheriff is gone, and it's like, yeah, kid, we made it.
Oh,
What is that supposed to mean?
I'm not supposed to be seen near children, remember? I don't know if the court order went through all the way over down here.
And yet
You actually
went
meant that.
out of your way to claim that you're his father, knowing full well that you're not supposed to be around children.
Yes, I
Potcut
am the
doesn't-
kid's father. It's
Man, they
important.
just
I
don't
gotta-
make pie like this anymore.
the good pie.
This is
But I have some.
pretty
Can I
good.
have the rest?
If you try to be nice, you can have
Why would you? Why
the rest.
Like Ogun turns to Gyro and goes like, "Why would you say that? You know full well he can't."
Yes, I
Can
can.
Potcut have cake?
It's pie.
You can have pie.
See,
Potcut will
Gyro,
gently
I didn't
crawl out.
I didn't call Potcut a dumb idiot this time, Gyro. Could I have some pie?
I take a knife and I cut a few reasonable slices for basically everybody at this point, and I just pass them around.
I give my slice to Potcut, and I eye down Dirk to make sure that he doesn't try to take it.
Potcut like sticks his claw into the pie and then he licks it and then he takes like a very like shy meek nibble and then his eyes widen for a moment and he just starts like violently scorfing down the pie, just like
Yeah, it is very good pie.
I told you, they don't make pie like this anymore.
Good pie!
Dirk doesn't like the pie. He doesn't like sugar, or apples, or caramel, or cinnamon.
And why did
I
you
don't know why
even
you-
ask?
He eats a big chunk of it and just throws it back up on his plate and shoves it back into the pie.
Mm.
Gross.
Again,
You
just
guys like
face
that
palm.
shit?
Again, just face palm. It's just like, if you didn't like any of it, why the hell were you begging for a slice?
I needed to have some of it. I needed my share.
Share.
Where are we sleeping tonight?
Potcut didn't see any caves or holes.
It's a tavern, so I assume there's rooms. And I just kind of like I smile, trying really hard to be patient.
How should we split it up? How about we get 2 rooms? Gyro and I, we could share a room.
The internal thought in my brain, which I do not say aloud, is something along the lines of and deal with your stench for the rest of the night.
How about this? I agree with the 2 rooms, Pot, but how about you get your own room and the 3 of us can just get our own? Because you seem like you would need a lot of space.
Yeah, sure. I mean, that works out, I guess.
As this
Can I roll insight?
I turn the gyro. Like, I turn the gyro. That sound good?
Can I roll insight on Dirk? Because he sounded actually kind of disappointed.
Yeah, go for it. Make a vibe check.
Oh god, okay. Vibe?
Yeah.
Oh, I'm terrible at that. Thanks. Yeah, that's nowhere close. Not fadeable.
Oh no.
Oh no.
You get the sense Dirk is plotting revenge.
Puckhead will nervously.
Oh, go ahead.
He will nervously pipe up to Dirk and ask,
Will Smelly Bear be okay alone? Sleeping alone isn't a good thing.
I'll be fine, kid. I love being alone.
Now I want to
okay.
roll a vibe check because it's just like,
Yeah, go for it.
That would be a 14. So let's see here.
another 7?
7.
The stench is too distracting from the vibe.
It's just like, nope, no dice. Figuratively and literally in this instance.
I was about to say.
The bartender, she comes back over, Olivia. Did you enjoy the food?
It was fine.
The pie was excellent.
How could I keep that pie?
Well, it was a little underseasoned, but otherwise it was pretty good.
Glad you enjoyed it. I brought some brisket strips over for your dog. She sets a plate down for Blinky, who very happily digs in.
Oh,
Dirk
thank
takes
you.
a
I didn't
little-
even think about that.
Do you not usually feed your dog?
No, why would we?
I actually was planning on asking. I was just waiting until we ate first.
Become Blinky in cage.
Oh, he's a rescue then.
Yes.
That's mighty kind of you to take him in.
I kind of just like look at everyone else.
Dirk is pouting in the corner.
Is there anything else I can get for you? I'll get these plates out of the way for you.
Oh
Can we
yes,
get
one more
2 rooms?
thing. Yeah, I was gonna say, do you have any rooms available?
Oh yes, we have plenty of rooms available. How many did you need?
I would just need 2.
That I can certainly do. It'll just be 2 elf.
Let's see, how much do I have left over? I might be able to cover this. I should have. Yeah, I have 25. Yeah, I'll cover it.
All right. Yeah, she'll take that from you and take the plates off the table as well.
And how much for the food?
And for the food, it's just another wealth.
I will cover that.
All right, and yeah, she'll take that as well. She'll get all of the plates and stuff, and she'll head back over the counter, momentarily coming back with your keys. I hope you enjoy your stay, and let me know if you need anything.
We will. Thank you.
Dirk stops over to his room, slams the door.
You know, I
He's
can't.
been rude to us this whole time.
And Ogun is basically just like shrugging his shoulders. He's like, I mean, you're right. He's been rude to us this entire time, and can't really get upset by that. Like, you be a terrible person. Like, you be a If you be a bad person, you get treated like a bad person. That's all. That's how I see it.
Butcut out of nowhere is just gonna look at the two and just ask aloud,
Is Smelly Bear sad?
I look at Potcut and then I look at Ogun.
I like get down on Potka's level and Ogun just goes, yeah, in this moment he is kind of sad. It's just that is, and I understand while a decent person would see this as a moment to reflect and probably change their behavior, I don't see that happening. And Potcut, I know you're a good kid at heart, but when somebody is being very rude to you, in this instance, especially in this instance, you don't reward that behavior by being nice to them. You just gotta make sure that they know that what their actions are, basically that their actions have consequences.
Oh,
and he looks down for a moment, and he looks like really down. What he's been told.
And Ogun puts a hand on his shoulder. It's just like, now, it's okay to feel bad about the fact that he has to suffer these consequences. That means that you're a good person at heart. But you can't reward like the behavior because he'll never learn to be better from it. So you just gotta like let him sulk for a little bit, come back, and everything will be fine.
I take a
Batman promises.
I give like a knowing look to Gyro, just being like, I have no idea. But I have to tell this kid something because I'm not dimming that light.
What was the question?
Potcut was asking that if Dirk learns the consequences of his actions, that he will change, and that if Ogun is promising that will happen.
It's just like a
Well, I can promise that we will see him tomorrow and find out. And I like awkwardly take a fork or the fork I've been using and like try to stab a piece of the pie if it's still on the table. Just trying to find a piece that hasn't been touched by the regurgitated pie that Dirk left.
I'm pretty sure he said, and I quote, and I shove it directly back into the pie.
The pie is
so I
ruined.
think that pie is ruined.
Okay, then you see me like stab multiple times in different places, like
Getting around it, yeah.
frustrated, just set
Like-
the fork back down.
It's just like, yeah, nah.
And as
Listen,
this...
I'll-
Oh, go ahead.
I'll check on Dirk later just to make sure that's not too bad. But he deserves it.
And Ogun is just like in complete agreement. It's like, I mean, yeah, he kind of deserves. I mean, not even kind of. I mean, yeah, he deserves it. I mean, he's been insulting you all night. Like he looks at Pocket and is like, I mean, he's been insulting you since the second he met you.
And he looks down, feeling a little bad. He's then randomly going to speak up and look up at both you and say,
But Potcut, many people say that about Potcut.
Well, just
You
because
see
they
the
say it doesn't mean it's nice.
Also, you see the most heartbroken look on Ogun's face the second he says that. It's just like, oh, kid, no. Just come on.
It's the old man in the red shirt, like bending over, holding his heart.
It's like, oh, it's like, kid, no, like, no. Like, for like, Ogun just goes, oh, kid, just trust me when I say no. You did nothing to deserve how he treats you.
He starts nodding rapidly and says,
No, Pocket did. Pocket's gotten in a lot of trouble.
Ogun raises an eyebrow and is just like, what kind of trouble?
Stealing.
I mean, and Ogun shrugs. I'm like, I mean, I've stole a couple of things myself, and like, no, get off my back. But it's like, what exactly have you stole?
He's gonna start counting on his fingers.
Crystal. One. Twin. Magic. Potion. Pocket sometimes talks to people. Magic people. And Pocket takes them outside.
The expression on my face has gone from like kind of disinterested to very confused, and I get up from the booth and I'm like, I'm gonna go think. And then
It's like, are you heading outside, or are you just like?
I start walking towards the rooms.
As you start to walk towards the rooms, you do hear commotion outside. You hear what sounds like bells tolling. The moon blooms soon! Get to safety! And you hear what sounds like a bunch of people outside kind of scurrying. You see a couple of people run past the window. Is anyone looking outside?
Pocket will look outside.
I will look outside too.
I'll glance.
All right. You glance outside at the commotion, everything that's going on. And it is a sight that some of you are very used to. However, it never gets any less unnerving. As you peer out at everything happening outside, as you see these people running to get to safety, as the sun sets and the moon begins to slowly take its position in the sky, you see clouds kind of pass in front of the moon, this kind of flash of red illuminating the sky for but a moment. Pocket, that feeling of being watched that you felt earlier intensifies. Something sees you. It sees you entirely. And as this happens, you hear distantly what sounds like something crunching, like stepping on a very hard exoskeleton bug. That crunch and squish of it crackling. Looking up in the sky, the moon seems to crack. And in the center of it, you see what looks like a lone eye slowly begin to open. And as all of this happens, you see some of the people outside that were a bit too slow to reach safety. Some of them stumble down to their knees, this searing light beaming down on them. Others cry out. They try to get to cover, get under something, obscure themselves in some way. Some of them are not fortunate enough. You see, as all of this happens, as the moon begins to bloom, it's as though it peels apart. From that crack where the eye is in the center of it, the moon peels away almost in slices, as though it were wings on the back of some kind of ancient beetle. And you hear the same sound you hear every time this happens. A very ghostly sound that fills the air.
Oh my god.
Me?
That always happens? That's consistent? This is a nightmare.
And as quickly as this all began, it comes to a halt. It slows down, and the sky slowly returns to normal. The moon still sits in the sky, but no one that moves about outside seems to be in any further pain. And yes, to answer your question, this does happen consistently. Not every night. The moon does not bloom every night, but when it does, you've always heard that horrid sound fill the sky.
Hot cut in horror with how something that is close and familiar to him, his eyes like shrink into tiny little dots. And he jumps out of the booth, oddly sounding like, instead of his normal steps and like bushy running, it sounds like pittering and pattering. And he's just gonna try to barge through the nearest door, possibly even the one that Dirk was in if he saw it, and just dive under the nearest bed. And Gyro and Ogun, when you look over, you notice that there's like wet spots where his feet were. And the booth is suddenly just soaking wet where Pocket was standing.
Podcut. Made a mess, Podcut.
Never gets easier hearing that.
I kind of silently kind of walk back towards the booth and just like not even thinking too much about it, just like I look for something to like clean things up.
Yeah,
Just
you find there's like a rag on the table you're able to clean things up with.
Like I don't say anything, I don't comment on anything, I just kind of focus on cleaning this.
I help. Because it's just like, it's like, I may as well.
What even is this? I assume a few things, but I am not 100% sure.
Oh, he peed himself.
I thought so.
The poor boy.
It's not body trained. Did Podcut run into Dirk's room?
Yeah, and he dove under the nearest bed.
Okay. Dirk didn't have much reaction because he's currently clutching his throat as he's choking.
Yeah, Podcut, in all the panic, you would probably notice that as you rush in.
Is this something that happens to people usually?
Not normally, no.
In a shiver and clattering, they are going to like very like hard, like start tapping their arm with an open palm and just shout to Dirk and just go, "Smelly bear! Smelly bear! Smelly bear!"
Yeah. What are you doing in here, kid? I'm supposed to be in here alone.
He's gonna open the door and just slam it behind him and just start shivering and then just slide down the door on his back and just hug his knees and just huddle and push his eyes into his knees.
As I turn and as I hear the slam, and just kind of watch you fold, and there's a Ogun, you would see me notably downcast.
Dirk remains dying in his room. He's hitting the Golden Freddy pose.
God damn it.
Ogun, I guess, seems to be the only one that's taking all of this in stride for the most part. It's like by virtue of just like, it's not so much that this didn't affect him. It's more so like it didn't affect him. It's more so it's just like this isn't his first time seeing something like this. He feels like it won't be his last. So there's no real point in like getting too worked up about things. But you notice that like he's very much like spending his time making sure that like anyone that's around him is okay.
Yeah, looking around at the rest of the tavern as well, you see that a lot of people are doing very much the same. There's kind of a quiet lull that falls over the tavern after the bloom happens, before a low chatter begins to rise up again.
That's and I just I set down the rags and go to Potcut, and I'm like, hey.
Under the bundle of feathers, you just hear very quiet meek.
Discord's
We
clipping you.
unfortunately cannot hear you.
Yeah.
God damn it!
Discord was doing evil things to that audio.
Yeah.
Crisp moment, maybe.
Yeah, it might be.
Crisp is off for me.
Oh, then noise gate moment, maybe.
Yeah, maybe.
In a bundle of feathers, he just hugs himself and cries out that he's going to die, that his Nulka is not here, and that the smelly bear is choking and dying.
Huh?
All right.
It is my turn to barge through Dirk's door and try to assess the situation.
Yeah, I mean, you find him curled over, clutching at his throat. But like when you open the door, he like looks over at you. He like puts his hands up, like shaking his head no. He walks forward to like close the door.
Oh, don't
In a
give me
panic,
that. And
Potcut is going to scream at Gyro.
Discord
killed
cut
you
you
again.
again.
Discord
Discord,
killed
let him
God.
speak.
Discord is silencing him.
Let the child speak. Potcut is going to attempt to scream at Gyro that he wanted to be left alone.
I'm fine. It's an old man problem. You'll get it too when you're older than me.
I'm okay.
Whatever. I'm in the room alone. Just go.
I close the door. Conflicted. And to Potcut, I'm like, let's get you to our room.
There's no more Nalka. What is Podcut supposed to do?
It's... Potcut, I don't know what's happening or what you're talking about, really. But there's tomorrow. I don't know why that came out of my mouth the wrong way. There's always tomorrow. We'll figure it out. Whatever it is. Okay?
Promise?
There's a sad-looking expression on my face. And then... Sure. Promise. And I hold up like a pinky.
They will nod and, with their head down, avoiding eye contact, shake pinkies at you and just very meekly, quietly say under their breath,
Claw promise.
Oh.
Oh.
And I help Potcut get up and just escort him to the rest of our room.
Yeah, you head up to the room. Same as Dirk's room. All the rooms are very nice. They're very cozy, very rustic. A lot of stained wood and furs. It's very nice. But yeah, you're able to
Is there a
go to your
restroom
room.
in the rooms?
There isn't necessarily a restroom in each of the rooms, but there is one in the tavern itself. There's like a public restroom type of deal.
Okay, Podcut is gonna very quietly leave it go in there and just cast a very gentle flame to get his clothes dry.
Yeah, you're able to go in there, get your clothes dry, clean up a little, whatever you need to do.
Podcut will eventually rejoin Ogun and Gyro in their room together and just kind of look at them and look at Blinky and then look at the open window and the moonlight coming through it.
Blinky will kind of nuzzle against you as if to comfort you.
Ogun is pretty much finishing doing his rounds in the tavern, and then just walks up just goes into the room, realizing that we spent pretty much an entire day with Dirk. Tries to find the nearest wash area so that he can clean his clothes.
Yeah, fair enough.
And himself.
Fair and valid. Yes, there's plenty of places to wash off. There is actually a nice bath area in the restrooms as well. Well, not in the restrooms, but next door to it. It's not quite a bathhouse, but a step down from it. It's a little smaller, but still nice and quality. Yeah.
Yeah, so he just goes and starts just cleaning his clothes and everything, cleaning his clothes and himself.
Yeah, you get nice and cleaned up. Then heading back to the room, you see the others. Potcut kind of staring out of the window, Blinky keeping Potcut company.
And he finds if there's a bed.
There's 2 beds in each of the rooms.
Yeah, he just plops down on one of them.
Man. Hey, Blinky.
Blinky's ears perk up and he turns over at you.
Could you just go check on Dirk and make sure that he's not dying in there?
Blinky will bark and head over to the door and push it open with his nose. And then as the door opens, you see him blip away.
Blink sees Dirk's desiccated corpse in the corner.
Oh, God.
What?
No, he's fine.
Blinky will come down and check on Dirk. You hear what sounds like a claw at the door at first, and then the door slowly opens. And as best a Blink dog can, Blinky will step into the room and kind of look up, kind of tilt their head to the side, looking up at you, Dirk. What condition is Dirk in?
He's getting better. He's no longer actively choking.
That's good.
He looks down and pets Blinky a few times.
Yeah, Blinky will happily wag his tail.
Blinky, you're my one true companion. I'm gonna need your help tonight.
You get a bark in response.
Make sure to unlock their door. You get it, Blinky?
What?
Make sure
I just
unlock
want
their door.
I just want to know that Ogun like is a light sleeper because he has had to sleep on the road before. So
Telling the dog to unlock their door. Okay. Blinky, you get an affirmative bark in response to that.
You got this, Blinky. Keep the door open.
What is wrong with you?
Yeah, is anyone doing anything else before bed?
I mean,
Pot
Dirk has
Cut
plans
is-
after they're asleep.
Potcut gently pulls out this like mess of leather and furs and stuff and plucks another owl feather from his cloak. He uses flames to like gently make it glow like a wood burner, and he just starts scribbling in the journal. But then he pulls out like this very beautiful orange maple leaf and starts scribbling on it a little bit, turns it around, scribbles on the other side. He's gonna try to sneak over to Dirk's room where the door is closed and slip the maple leaf under the door.
Oh, gee.
Yeah. You're able to do so. And Dirk, you notice Blinky sniffing at something.
What is it, boy? He'll grab the maple leaf.
On the front side, you see a very childish rendition of large circle body and two large circle arms with large circle hands and little like protrusions of lines on them and stubby little legs with X mark eyes and a grumpy little pout with tusks. But when you flip it over to the other side, you see a burning of the same image but with open eyes and a smile and what looks like flowers and leaves.
Gyro must have made this for me.
God damn it.
every time.
He's a good kid.
Ogun pretty much like takes his cloak and his hat and just like sits it on like if there's like a head of the bed, he just sits it on like the edge of the head of the like both on the edge of the head of his bed. Takes his lantern, like his little like a moon flame lantern, and he doesn't light it, but he takes it out and keeps it like directly beside his bed. And then he takes like a small gem, like just one individual like small gem, fiddles around with it, tries to see if he can find like a groove on the bottom side of it. And then once he finds it, he takes that gem, and remembering what the old woman on the road like told him about the gem. Wait, hold on, let me make sure. No, remembering what his it was the old woman on the road. What the old woman on the road told him about this gem, he pretty much like takes one of his daggers, slots it into like the center part of it, because it's one of those daggers that has like a groove, like chiseled out of the center part.
Yeah.
And just slots it in there. Says a little chant to himself quietly so that no one else around him can hear it, and like waits to see if the actual gem glows. If it does, then if it doesn't, then he's just like, it just still didn't work. But if it does, he just stares at it. He just stares at the glow like for a little bit, and then just like pockets the knife right back into his. Actually, no, he doesn't pocket it. Because he's in an unfamiliar area. Instead, he keeps the knife under his pillow.
Smart man. But yes, it does give off a faint glow, the gem.
So like it's kind of like the light of the gem just like reflects off of his eyes for a little bit, and like a slight smile like curls on his face, and then he like keeps it under his pillow, and then just lays down at that point.
All right. Shara doing anything before bed?
I sift through my bag for something, and eventually I pull out what appears to be a photograph. And I'm not going to say what's on the photograph.
Oh my god.
And after a little while, I put it away.
The suspense.
A man choking a child, like struggling to get through things. A cat folk with a strange crystal a photo. Ooh. I'm kidding.
Logan's the only
And
one
I'm just
doing
at like
pretty
that.
well right now.
I'm just at like the foot of the other bed.
Yeah, the beds are very cozy, but as you kind of stare at this photo for a moment, you take in its contents and you put it away.
I look up at Potcut if he's returned to the room.
Yes.
I'm like, you should get some rest, Potcut.
Okay.
And I just kind of like, I don't even bother to like tuck myself in anywhere. I just kind of like lie back. Like if I'm sitting at the foot of the bed, I let the upper half of my body lie against the mattress and like fall asleep just like that.
Ogun's tall, so he takes the entire bed. He doesn't even like cover himself in a blanket. He just like lays on top of the bed and just like takes his hat and puts it over his face. No, I don't say he goes to sleep. I just said he takes the hat and puts it over his face. And he will let himself drift off to sleep if necessary, but like he's just like, I gotta wait. I gotta let myself calm down a little bit first because it's been a hectic kind of day.
Valid. Very valid. Is Potcut doing anything before settling in?
I think he's good for now.
Okay. And is Dirk doing anything else?
Dirk is preparing himself. He takes a carving knife out of his bag, wields it.
Let him have his moment.
He's preparing himself to enter the other room.
Okay. As things kind of lull down a bit, and time goes on, Blinky does go to the door and try their best to unlock it. Now,
Is there like a little peephole in the door so I can see Blinky fail?
yeah, there, you can see through the keyhole. Now, Blinky is a dog. Let's see how well Blinky can try to unlock a door.
No opposable thumbs.
You tried your best, Blinky. It's okay. I'll take it from here.
That was surprisingly good.
Damn.
Surprisingly good.
Was it good enough?
If Blinky had access to fate, it would have been good enough.
Damn it.
Damn.
Blinky goes to try and unlock the door. You hear the doorknob rattling. And those of you on the inside of the room, you hear the knob click as if it's turning back into place from being locked. And to those of you who are lighter sleepers, you definitely hear that.
Literally, like, I hear that and my hand goes under my pillow with a like gripping onto the knife. Like, he's laying back looking like he has his hands behind his head, but like one hand is like stealthily like under the pillow, just ready for it.
And Dirk, you hear this from the outside. The Blinky struggling to unlock this door and ultimately failing.
It's okay, Blinky. Lay down, Blinky. I'll take it from here. And Dirk will raise his carving knife and plunge it into his thigh.
Hello?
Excuse you?
He will activate his displacing rune.
Oh.
The rune that allows him to teleport to an unoccupied space he can see when he takes damage from a melee attack. So he will teleport into the room.
Through the keyhole.
Yes.
Son of a bitch.
I'm pretty sure, like, even though like he just
I would have
teleports into-
never have thought to
teleports
cover
into
the
room.
keyhole. Would have never thought about that. Like, that's inspired.
Because why would we think to cover the keyhole? What possible reason would we think to cover the keyhole?
This is some psycho bullshit. Here's Johnny.
Bro, yeah, just throw the shower curtain open at this point, Dirk.
There is a presence. You don't hear anything happen. Those of you in the room. But Ogun, you certainly smell it. You feel the air is a bit heavier.
Like still casual, but like hand is gripping to that knife because he's just like, all right, what's the play here? Because just so you know, he has like Ogun has really good dark vision, so whatever happens in this, he will be able to see it no matter what.
You see Dirk
Okay.
stalk his way over towards Podcut, raising his carving knife.
All right, in that moment,
Oh, word?
I hop up and like, well, honestly, like a jungle cat, just like behind him, like garrote, like knife to the neck.
Wait, hold on, someone's knocking at my door.
Oh my god! Convenience! Bro, I can imagine you just flinched in real life when you heard that too. Ogun manifested
It's Ogun.
into the material world.
Yeah. Ogun shows up at your
Just
house.
like
Well, I guess I should get ready to roll a new character.
Hi guys, I'm back. Did you say Ogun stabbed Dirk in the throat?
No, I said Ogun all like pretty much gets behind you, like knife to your neck, because you're like we're practically close to the same height. So, but he's like just like behind you, knife to the neck, and like doesn't say a word. In fact, realistically, you don't really even see Ogun. What you realistically see is pretty much a shadow, and like his eyes glow bright blue, and you see his pearly white smile like curl up, almost like a Cheshire cat in the night.
The knife is 100% like gleaming in the moonlight, I bet.
Yep.
I see. So you come back for me, Stiletto.
You got
Fine.
2 seconds to explain what
Ogun.
the hell you're doing.
You got it all wrong. I was gonna help Potcut with my knife.
You got 1 second to explain what you're doing.
Gotta explain jack shit. Let go of me.
Ogun's just staring you down. He's like, no, it's like either you explain or you get knife in your neck.
I'm gonna explain. You gotta keep it secret.
Alright.
I was gonna carve a rune in his cloak.
Run that by me again?
Carve a rune in his cloak. A protective spell.
And you weren't going to ask for permission. You were just going to do this.
No. Why would I need to?
Well, for one, you frightened the child. And for two, he's still
He's
wearing the
sleeping.
cloak, you
I
daft
don't
bastard.
care.
He's still wearing the cloak, you daft bastard. You could have carved it into him.
I would have been careful.
Looks Dirk up and down and goes, forgive me for the assumption, but you don't really strike me as the careful type.
Awfully rude. Leave me to my business. And Dirk will shove off and start carving into Pocket's cloak.
The social ability of a warhead.
Yo. I can't right now. Thank God I'm on push to talk.
Is Ogun doing anything further as Dirk tries to carve this rune into Podkut's cloak?
Literally staring him down, making sure nothing cross happens, because he's just like, the second he feels Pocket's in danger, like Ogun's going for whatever shot he can take.
Dirk is well practiced. Goes off without a hitch. But Dirk is carving the displace rune into Pocket's cloak.
Oh?
Oh.
Very
I
nice.
think I get it.
You do so.
Alright, fine. You can go back to sleep now, Ogun. I'll be out of your hair.
I wait till he leaves before I settle down.
Valid.
He's sort of like staring at you as you don't go and sit down. He keeps like eyeing over towards Gyro.
I'm surprised Gyro hasn't woken up from this. Like, Ogun was talking pretty loud, so it's like, I'm surprised you hadn't woken up.
They're good sleepers. They started to wake up, but then they got knocked out by Dirk's stench.
Let's make it cute.
Oh, you're rolling to see if you do or not?
Yeah, why not?
Go for it.
Fair enough.
I'm gonna let y'all have fun. I'm not gonna roll for this.
Child is worn out.
Child has had a very busy day, so it makes sense.
Someone call high or low.
Low.
Low. I believe 10 counts as low.
Technically low.
That is low.
Is that wake up or stay asleep?
I have not really moved from where I am, but as Ogun and Dirk both take their respective glances at me, you just see my hazel eyes shimmering.
Gyro, go back to sleep. He says as he's like wielding a carving knife towards him.
It's also the knife that you stabbed yourself in the leg with, so I think it's still bloody.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Oh my god.
Hence why, like, the second Ogun saw the knife and he noticed instead of blood on it, he's like, oh no.
I still don't move. I just try my best to shut my eyes.
You think he's back asleep? Dirk will walk over. Okay, yeah, I think we're good. Dirk will begin carving a rune into Gyro's jacket.
God. Okay, so I'm going to now explain. This is a fucking nightmare. This is literally, I am having a sleep paralysis moment. I can't move.
Oh god.
You're in sleep paralysis and your giant smelly demon is just looking over you with a bloody knife.
This is a fucking nightmare.
What do you mean you can't move?
He's sleep paralysis.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
I have woken just enough to be able to see this nonsense happening in the corner of my room in the darkness.
But not being able to like move or anything.
Yes.
Oh god. Okay.
You see your demon with a bloody knife stabbing down towards you.
and like as far as you know, well no, because you heard Ogun and you're like he's not gonna just let this happen and think something like wrong is about to happen, but
no, this is a fucking despite knowing, like hearing out loud that the intentions are good, my heart is pumping at like 100 beats, like 200 beats a minute or something. Like, this is a nightmare.
Your heart sounds like Dirk. A timpani.
Dirk inscribes a rune into Gyro's jacket and will then take his leave.
All right.
Again, like Ogun doesn't like settle down until like he's sure that he's through the door, and then like once he feels everything's okay, he like lays back down and assumes the position he was prior, just hands behind the head, knife under the pillow, hat over the face.
I think after like a couple minutes, you notice that the smell of Dirk isn't leaving the room, and like I think you like open your eyes, look over at Gyro, and you see like the same brownish yellow that was following around Dirk is now emitted from his jacket.
Ah, dick move!
Oh god.
Dirk has inscribed the stink rune onto Gyro.
This is a fucking nightmare.
You're in sleep paralysis and you smell awful, and every follicle in that nose is getting a whiff of that.
And all Ogun can think is, oh god damn it, I just washed my clothes. I mean, nothing got on me. Like, none of it got on me because like I alert for it to happen, but still.
Good night. Don't let the bed smells bite your nose.
After
After some...
Oh, go ahead.
Sorry. After some time, I do eventually break free of the paralysis.
There
And
is a symbol on your jacket.
Also,
And I just-
podcast, if you notice.
And I just sigh. And I take off my jacket and I shove it in my bag.
Well, right, now your bag's gonna smell like crap.
No,
You're
the
right.
real terror is opening that up in the morning.
Oh,
I'm not shoving it in my bag anymore.
So toss that shit out in the hall.
Throw it out the window. Let the moon take it at this point.
we can get you a new jacket. You got enough money, we can get you a new jacket.
Luckily, with the rune, the smell is not forever. But for now, it's not great. Although,
I just like...
it is technically, as awful as it is, mechanically beneficial to you.
It's very valuable. Come on, guys. You gotta use that shit.
I'm sorry.
If I could turn it off, maybe. If I could turn it off and on at will, maybe.
You can make it worse if you invoke
Fine.
it.
You know what? Fine. I crack open the window. I presume that the blooming is now
Yes, the
over
blooming
in the
ceased.
Okay. Has for a while. I just wanted to check my understanding.
Yeah.
And I find like a little ledge or something that I can just kind of like fold it and hang it from, basically.
Yeah.
And I let it just
Air out.
air out there. And I close the window.
And with that commotion passing, you do eventually find sleep, shakily as it may be, because again, your space was invaded. That was perhaps a nightmare. But no harm was done, other than perhaps mental harm.
Self-harm.
That too, but that was on Dirk. The night passes without any further interruptions. And you all wake feeling nice and rested. You can give yourselves the benefits of a rest. If you were missing any hit points or you had any uses of an ability that were gone, you get those back. And you all awaken fresh the next morning.
Woo!
Woohoo!
Woo.
I do have a mechanical question I should ask really quick.
Yeah, go for it.
After our first combat, I didn't reset my Deadeye counter. Is it fine that it stays that way? Or should I be resetting it before combat?
You'd reset it.
Reset it? Okay,
Yeah.
thank you. Alright, that's it.
All right. Yes, you all awaken the next morning.
Good job, team. And Dirk is like standing in the hallway, trying to look nonchalant.
Ogun's just staring him down because it's just like, don't fucking act like you didn't do some fuck shit last night.
Nothing of the sort.
He didn't say it out loud. He's just like looking at you, just like, don't act innocent.
I gather my jacket as I wake up.
The almost normal smell of the room is quickly once again invaded from two sides, one from the jacket and the other from the doorway where stands Dirk.
Gyro?
Uh-huh.
Now you smell like Smelly Bear.
I know.
Oh, sorry.
And he's just gonna gently rub his eyes and try to get the crusts out, and then just gently pull a scarf over his muzzle.
It's not your fault. Oh, okay. I'm good. You know what?
I like give an encouraging like pat on the back to Gyro. Is just like, I know I could have stopped it, but I didn't want it to get turned into a fight.
You know what? I walk out of the room.
It's like
Ignoring that
it's less. It's more like it's like I would have stopped it, but it would have turned. This probably would have turned into like a bigger confrontation than necessary. So it's like I'd rather not do that.
Ignoring that entire conversation, Potcut is just gonna humbly approach Dirk and just look up at him and say,
Does Smelly Bear feel better?
Yeah, I'm doing fine, kid.
Okay, good.
they'll gently tap their claws together and say,
Did Smelly Bear find anything in room last night?
I don't know what you're talking about. I wasn't in the room last night.
Oh, okay, good. Potcut will be downstairs.
and he's gonna just walk back over to the tavern lobby.
Yeah, you walk downstairs, and you're greeted by Olivia. Oh, good morning, dear. How'd you sleep?
Potcut slept okay.
Are you hungry?
Yeah.
Here. And she'll give you a little breakfast omelet.
What's this?
Oh, it's an omelet.
He'll gently chew on the omelet and then just kind of look at it and go, I don't know.
Pocket's the best. I love him.
Potcut is precious.
Potcut is a good bean.
And as the rest of you come downstairs, she'll offer you omelets as well. Consider them complimentary with the rooms.
Whoa, thanks.
Thank you, ma'am.
Dirk is like constantly like looking with a grin at Gyro.
I accept the omelet with grace.
If she is
Well, good,
put
like-
off by the smell of now two of you, she does not make any comment or show that.
Ogun just ignoring the entire situation because just like I have to at this point. Goes, you guys still got any more of that pork? If I would like, I would like some of that as like a side to this omelet here.
Oh yes, I can get you some of that.
That'd be great, thank you.
She will.
Coffee.
It's a pretty good omelet, right, Gyro?
Yeah.
And yeah, she'll
Can
she'll
Puck
bring.
make a vibe check?
Yeah, go for it. Olivia, in the meantime, will bring over the drinks as well.
I rolled a 14, and my check is a 14.
Yeah, what's
That's
Spot
success.
could getting vibe-wise from Gyro?
Potcut slowly raises his shoulders and tries to hide more of his face in his cloak. He looks at Dirk and Gyro and the way they're looking at each other and at him, and he feels like he is involved for some reason and he has done something terribly wrong, and the horns on his cloak just fold downwards.
The insight
Nonsense.
you get from me is that my face says everything's fine and it's a wonderful morning. And my heart says, I am going to kill him. I am going to kill him.
You get
Oh
from
no!
Dirk, you get from Dirk that Dirk is genuinely super happy, and he's like, "Oh my god, Gyro likes his gift."
Oh. As a player, that's so sweet. In character, I hate you.
Guys, spread your BO runes to your homies. That's the realest gift.
Horrid.
Absolutely horrid.
Lynn,
That's it. Fear the stars is canceled.
That is not horde. That is not horde. That's just being at a Smash Bros convention.
Oh.
You can't just say it. You can't just say it. We're on Twitch, not TV.
It's deserved to be said. Hey Gyro, do you want some of my omelet?
No, thank you.
Lynn comes
That-
over.
With that in
Lynn,
mind, I get the feeling that Dirk does not like Ogun.
Lynn, the waitress, she comes over. I brought you some sugar for your coffee. Oh God, I'm sorry. You both smell really bad now. I wasn't supposed to say that one out loud. Here's your sugar. And she
Okay,
very
thank
quickly
you.
walks off.
See, look at us, Gyro. We're turning heads.
Potcut is gonna see the coffee in the mug and stop Gyro before he can even touch and go, no.
Mm.
He points at the steam coming off of it, and then he says,
It's hot and it's black. It's not good.
No, it's good. What's wrong with coffee, Potcut?
Coffee?
Yeah.
he tilts his head and his horns.
Ogun turns to Potgood. It's like it's another adult drink. Don't worry about it.
Oh, okay.
It makes you hyper and a bit constipated.
Costa?
Maybe you can't shit.
I just smile and take a likely unpleasantly long sip from the hot coffee.
It is not scalding hot. It is nice and warm. If it were
good.
just a tad hotter, it would definitely be burning your taste buds. But no, it's pleasantly warm. It's not. It's not McDonald's coffee.
It's not like you're essentially drinking liquid lava.
Yeah.
Potcut in a panic looks at Jiro and goes,
No, now you drink it and now you can't,
It's constipated. Yeah, that's it.
Potcut, I will be fine. Don't worry about it.
What's on the agenda today, guys? Which job are we doing first?
magic book.
Alright, good. We're doing the magic book first, it's decided.
don't say anything. I just keep drinking my coffee.
Shrugs because he's just like, doesn't matter what we do as long as we get paid.
I have had like fucking. I'm gonna type it in Twitch chat because I can't think of a better way to express it. I have had his face on my face the entire time.
I love that.
Oh my god!
But yes, looking
Trying so
at
hard.
the details
I'm gonna roll a vibe check on.
Oh my god.
Everybody's
I can
vibe
tell,
checking
but it's just
Jaro.
like let me just see if this is like if I can detect just how done he is right now. All right, that's a 16. Yep, I make it. That's a 14. So yeah, that's a 16.
Yeah, you get the vibe that Potcut was getting, where on the outside it sure looks like I'm having a wonderful morning, but on the inside you know for fucking sure that I want to kill Dirk so bad. You never knew a Dacian could get so mad.
Ogun just takes a sip of water, like just drinks his water and just has a well, today's gonna be interesting face.
Yes, you finish your breakfast and your drinks. You all heading out.
Yeah, and we take Blinky with us.
Yeah, so remembering the details of both. So for the spell book, it mentions that she perhaps lost it out in the fields to the south, and the ruins are also out in the fields to the south.
Oh, wonderful.
Ooh, okay.
Perfect on a whammy.
Are you going to speak with either of the quest givers first, or are you just heading out?
I think we should probably speak to the quest givers.
Yeah, it would be
That's a good
helpful
idea.
to know what we're looking for.
Potcut, being a contrarian, doesn't seem to care and just wants to go get the magic book.
All right, who are you going to first? So you know that of the two, there was Mariana Quaver and Nash Denley.
I think Mariana,
Go
because I
to-
believe she's the one. She's gonna
Yeah,
have
Mariana's
most
the one that
information.
owns the book.
Yeah. Let's check her out.
All right. Listed on each of the requests, you get a location, so they're easier to find. You're not just going blindly searching around town. Let's see here. Yes, you guys head over to the listed location. Let me open the map back up. It is day again. Let me do that. That's are there. And yes, you are directed pretty far towards the edge of town. You're directed over here, all the way on up.
Oh, there we go.
Yeah, you come upon a small little house, very cottage looking. On the outside, it looks pretty normal, but you can see just inside there appear to be some lit candles, and you can smell what smells like incense.
What's inside? Can we even smell the incense?
Yeah, you can smell it. Although your own smells, the two of you very much overpower it.
I was gonna say the combined smells of the two of you is probably gonna be overpowering that.
Yeah, are you knocking on the door?
Yeah.
All
Dirk
right.
will walk up and slam on that thing.
Dirk, you pound on the door. You hear some footsteps, and opening the door is this woman. There you go.
Ooh.
Yes, you
Whoa.
see a
Oh.
human woman open the door. She looks like she's been up for a while. Not exactly groggy at this time of morning. Oh, hello.
Hi.
Oh.
Good morning,
That's
Mom.
a bisexual color scheme.
Oh God.
Oh, stop.
Hello, ma'am. We're here for your job.
Oh, you're here to find my spellbook. Wonderful.
Yes.
So here's the thing. I was out in the fields to the south, and I recall performing a couple of rituals out there, and I suppose I left it somewhere, so it's probably somewhere relatively flat, if I were to guess, which should be stand out in the rolling hills. So I remember I camped out.
Anything we should know about your spell book before we go get it?
It's purple. It has a big lock on it. Don't try to open it. You might severely hurt yourself. There are necromantic runes on it.
Oh, trapped magic book.
But if you don't try and force it open, it won't bring any harm to you. But if you could bring it back here, I'll have your payment, and if you're interested, I might have a bit more for you as well.
Oh, man, you just said
More
the magic
magic?
word to me.
Well, to be upfront with you, I've been dealing with some, what at first I thought were just night terrors, but I think that ritual I performed while I was out there went wrong in some way. There's been something calling to me from underneath the town, and I would love some company to go deal with it. Of course, I'll need my spellbook before I can do that.
We'll consider. Come on, let's go get the book, guys.
Okay.
And thank you for your assistance. I really appreciate it.
You're welcome,
back in a
magic
jiffy.
lady.
All right. You guys do anything else? You say anything else to Mariana? She's just kind of standing in the door, waiting if you have any questions.
Could possibly make a stealth check.
Sure.
Always trying to sneak
Damn it.
away.
He rolled a 9 under a 12.
What were you trying to do?
He was gonna walk over to a corner of her house.
Peering in, you see all kinds of stuff. She has a couple of, she has candles, a couple of, sigils carved on the table, various what look to be incense and powders. It smells wonderful in here. It smells very floral, very earthy, very pleasant way.
He smushes his muzzle, face, and claws into the window and just hear a very quiet "ooh."
Oh, do you like the incense?
Pocket likes the magic symbols.
Oh, tell you what, if you can bring my spellbook back for me, I could show them to you, maybe even teach you a thing or two.
Oh, okay, promise, yes.
And he nods his head a bunch.
She smiles.
Come on, we go, but we stay safe and we stay together.
Ogun smiles and is just like, all right, lead the way.
Yeah, I kind of follow Potcut.
Dirk follows behind Gyro. A straight line.
Like Mario and Luigi.
Yeah.
All right. Are you going to see Nash, the other quest giver, or are you guys just heading out to find the book?
I think Potcut is heading directly for the book.
Yeah, so we may as well just go straight for
We're
the book.
going to the book. Yeah.
All right. So yeah, you guys head out of town. You open the map.
Yep.
Here we go. Yeah, you guys head out of town, and as you kind of look out on the day, it's very nice. A nice contrast to the gloom that was last night. It's nice and sunny this morning. There's a nice cool breeze blowing about, and the sprawling green hills lay bare before you. Where are you guys looking? Are you looking anywhere in particular?
Well,
Gotta
she
look
said
for somewhere
south.
flat, right?
Yes.
Maybe trying to peep a campsite of some sort.
Yeah. Make me a perception check.
Potcut instead is turning over stones and just like peering his head into like trees.
Oh, that's a 19 for me.
Hey!
Wow, the dice really said no.
Oh no.
Not fateable.
I got a 6.
That was a D12.
Wait, does that explode? No, it doesn't.
Wait, did I roll a d12?
Yeah.
Whoops. Let's see if this is better. It's not better. I got an 11.
So, Ogun, you definitely notice, kind of looking out across the hills, there is a more flat area to the south. And what more you notice is what looks like a white smoke rising up into the sky around that area. You see what look to be figures.
I, not wanting to make my presence known, like, stealthily walk my way over to try and get a lay of the situation.
Do you tell us?
No, I don't say anything out
Oh.
loud because I don't want to make myself known in the situation.
Yeah, they're a decent ways out. They're not like super close by, but you can see them off in the distance. I'd say give you a bit of measurement. They're about 80 feet away.
All right, so I can sprint. Okay, so my max sprint is 60, so it's like,
They're a decent ways away.
okay, yeah. So, like, I just tell the fellas behind me, like, I see what could potentially be a clearing.
Oh, we might have to deal with some guys to get this book back.
Potcut, as you're overturning some of the stones and stuff, you find a really neat bug under one of them.
Whoa.
Find kind of it's almost see-through. It's a very like clear looking. It's not quite a beetle, but it seems to still have that kind of shape to it.
Woo!
He looks at it with like wide eyes.
And just starts to kind of scamper away as the rock's lifted.
Okay, bye-bye.
Yeah, are you guys
Well,
heading
try to catch
towards the group?
Yeah, let's kill these guys.
Not yet. Let's at least see what the situation is first before we do any killing.
Okay.
So yes, you start towards this group. Are you guys trying to move stealthily?
I am.
Is anyone else?
Yeah, we'll try.
Okay.
Pocket will cast Vanish on himself.
Okay, make me a. I'm gonna do a group stealth check. So just make a stealth check as normal and tell me if you succeed or fail.
Oh,
I succeed.
My sneak is
Darn,
a
even
6,
me?
so
You as well, but you
Oh,
are
come
favored
on!
since you're invisible.
I failed.
Okay, I got a 19, thank God.
I got a nat 1.
Oh, damn.
Oh.
Well, look, don't get too down on yourself. You can't turn invisible.
No, but it's like my sneak is a 6, so that should have been an easy freaking thing to clear.
So you all start making your way, moving as quietly as you can. Dirk, you're able to move surprisingly quiet, even though it's probably not something you typically do. Maybe this harkens back to hunting. And Podcut, with you being invisible, definitely taking a lot of focus off of you. Jaro and Ogun, as you kind of start to creep over, unfortunately you kind of bump into each other, and it throws both of you off and kind of brings everybody to a brief halt, although none of the eyes of this crowd look towards you. They don't seem to have noticed.
Good. We can still do this.
As you draw closer, you can see that standing here in this circle are a gathering of priests. They appear to all be in these red robes, their faces almost entirely covered as well. One thing does stand out. You notice there is a book. It matches the description that Mariana gave you. It's in the center of this circle. And it doesn't seem like the priests are necessarily doing anything to harm it. They seem to be uttering some kind of chant. It's very quiet. And one of them, within the most ornate set of robes, speaks up. Let he who hearkens to the moon guide us forth towards our radiant dawn. Let us be bathed in moonlight when his time comes. And there is a quiet hum that goes across this circle of priests. So you all kind of bow, and the smoke that was rising up seems to ebb away. The smoke, now that you're closer, looks to be magical. Almost as if it's sending a signal into the sky. That they stop their chant and the circle breaks, and this group begins to kind of turn and take in their surroundings. They don't see you all. They begin to start to head back towards the road. Are you all doing anything?
Dirk is like whispering to everybody. It's like, I think we should, those crazy moon guys, you think we should deal with them or let them walk?
We need that book, and they have it.
Worth noting, they leave the book.
Oh, they leave the book?
Yes.
You don't
Does
think
it
the
look?
book is
Does it look unopened?
brainwashed?
Does it look unopened still?
Yep. It looks completely untouched.
And it's just like in the middle of the circle.
Yeah.
All right.
I don't
Ordinarily,
trust
I'd
this
be
book, guys.
down for just grabbing the book and just going back, but
Is Pocket even invisible to them?
It doesn't seem like they see you. And I mean, they don't make a notice to have seen any of you.
Not just the strange men, but also my party.
Yes, to the party, yes, you are invisible.
I mean, I feel like I would still be able to hear him, but
yeah, you definitely hear, but you can't see
You
him.
see, you hear the sound of grass being trotted closer and closer towards the book.
I mean, hold on. If it's a trap, then only he will blow up.
my God.
I try to call upon what education I have to figure out what the hell is happening with this circle and if it's okay to approach.
I run after Potcut before he gets too close.
Yeah, I would say make me a lore check. I'm gonna give you favor on this.
Lore?
Yeah.
Okay. That's success.
Kind of drawing on these priests, you don't recognize their robes per se or anything in particular about them. However, this circle seems to be some kind of augury ritual. It's like consulting a higher power for an answer. Whatever they're doing, it doesn't seem to be malicious.
So ideally safe to approach the book, so long as these guys don't take issue with us getting the book.
Yeah, you get the sense that they, even kind of looking at them, they don't seem like they would be an immediate harm to you. You get the sense that they are peacefully doing whatever it is they do, however strange it might be.
Okay. I kind of just really quickly go, I think you can let Pocket do it.
Potcut, just
Sure
be
about
very, very careful.
You all see, like, the lock on the tome slowly lift up like a ghost is pulling
What?
on it.
Potcut!
The lock! Oh my god, this dumbass kid is gonna get himself blown up.
The book is just suddenly gonna, like, float on its own as he's holding on to it while invisible.
Okay, yes, you grab it. I don't imagine you're trying to open it.
No, he's just, like, pulling on, like, the bits and, like, inspecting it.
Okay, yes, you lift this book up, and are you just wandering back towards the group with it?
Yeah, you just see, like, the book just, like, hovering on its own and a little, like, bumpy, like, little animation towards you all.
As this happens, one of the priests kind of turns and points at the floating book. An apparition. And they all kind of turn collectively to look at the book that is floating back towards the party. And they're gonna follow it.
No! Dirk is now like motioning for Patka to not, stop coming towards us.
They're not following with urgency, but more so with just a curiosity.
Curiosity.
Pocket stops in front of Dirk and Ogun specifically while still in Vanish and holds up the tome and says, Pocket got it!
No! Oh my god.
I will just have the book. I'll just take the book. I'll just stick it in the pocket of my cloak and just wait.
Yeah, so you take the book, you stick it in your pocket, and these priests approach you, getting a better look at them. They have kind of, it's not like a dark red, it's more of like it's kind of a mid between red and pink, almost, the robes. More so leaning red.
Salmon.
Yeah, kind of a salmon color. And the like embellishments and whatnot on them are an orange color, kind of like radiant orange. They make their way towards you all, and one of them, the most decorated of them, steps forward. Greetings. Are you the owner of the Tome?
No. We were tasked with returning it to its rightful. Really?
Oh, wonderful. We were trying to find out who it belonged to, but thought it best to leave it in case the owner returned for it.
What, you gonna brainwash the owner to join your creepy cult?
Take several steps down, big man.
I'm on to them.
We are not a cult, as you call it.
Ogun does cock an eyebrow at that because it's like, we kind of saw like cult-looking activity, but we're
just
just
chant
like,
in a circle.
so it's like, it's not that I disagree with them. It's just don't friggin' be so obvious about it.
What do you all
What did
know
you call it?
of the moon?
I know it's bad news.
I know it has a little bit to do with turning some folks into monsters.
He nods. Do you think the moon is displeased? It is alive after all.
I'll be honest,
Sure
I didn't even know the moon could feel.
You've heard it cry out in the night, have you?
Ogun thinks back to the sound of like wailing, not quite sure what it was, but And like, if that was the moon, then displeased is a good way of putting it.
Dirk rubs his neck again and coughs.
The moon... It is hurting. It's ailing. It's a power beyond our comprehension. But what we seek to do is to understand the moon. We won't deny the horrors it's caused, and all the ill it's brought to everyone about. But there has to be a solution.
How about if it's alive, we go up and kill it?
Is violence your first inclination?
It's worked out for me so far.
How do you feel it would work for you in this situation?
We could stack a bunch of people really, until we get high enough to get to the moon. And then I could stab it with my glaive. And then the moon
as he's talking, Ogun just slowly face palms.
It could work. Has anybody tried it?
Perhaps it could work. But what if there were a solution that saves us as humanity and the moon as well? Could you imagine a world where the moon died?
Humanity, like he says, humanity. Ogun looks at his hands and his noticeably non-human face.
Humanity as in Mortal Kombat, yeah.
I know.
God.
I just don't know why we should. Why do we need to save the moon? Who cares if it's sad or crying out? It's an asshole.
Perhaps it just needs help. That's what we seek to do.
Going to the back of his mind, pot calling the kettle black there, but
Pocket out of nowhere while Vanish is going to very meekly speak up and say,
Moon is like fire.
Potcut, you might wanna come out of hiding there.
Where are you?
If you want to start talking,
Let's see.
because
he's gonna throw his owl cloak and reveal himself.
And young one, you said the moon is like fire. In what way do you mean?
Pocket thinks about it and he looks up at the sky a little bit and then he raises the horns on his owl cloak and looks up at this priest and says,
Because it's like fire. Fire is good. Light, warm, but fire can also hurt you if you're not careful. Pocket has been hurt by fire before. Moon is like fire. It can give light, but it can hurt people. It's hurt Pocket before, too.
The priest takes your answer in and nods thoughtfully. Indeed, the moon is like fire.
Pocket will nod and point at the sun and say,
Just like sun.
Indeed. Do you all know what would happen if the moon did die?
well, it wouldn't be up in the sky anymore. That's for sure.
Pocket out of nowhere is going to speak up and think and say,
People freeze. Ice. No more moon. Moon is cold, not like fire, but if there's no light at night, maybe we all freeze.
Will get pretty dark.
Worse. It would cause a disruption in the tapestry, one unlike that the fates themselves have caused with their feud. It would initiate something called planar collapse. It's very important that the sun and moon be in harmony.
the way the priest is talking, is Pocket able to put together that they're of a certain fate?
I'd say, based on how they speak, it's not hard to kind of piece together. It doesn't seem like at first they would be of a certain fate, but then it clicks. You remember Lumeta, the fate of the sun and moon.
Pocket will speak up and point at the most ordained priest and say,
Lumeta!
Indeed. We are followers of Lumeta. And while the moon has caused harm to many, it's important. And we believe that it can be cured and satiated.
How?
And he thinks about his own personal experiences and he asks aloud,
Is Moon hungry?
The most decorated of the priests looks at you for a long moment before nodding. You are correct, young one.
Oh, so Moon needs more magic.
manner of speaking, yes. We do not have a complete solution as of yet. Our work never ends, unfortunately. However, we seek to find this harmony. And should you find that same inclination in your heart, seek us out. We typically take residence in Tynum, where our monastery is.
Potcut is gonna nod at the most decorated priest and approach them, like breaking past the party and through the other priests in robes. And he offers his paw, or his claw, as like a sign of peace and says,
Potcut understands. Potcut knows what it's like to feed things and keep them alive. Potcut hopes you can feed the moon and keep it alive too. But Potcut is still afraid of the moon.
Yes, the moon is scary. The night sky has not been the same for quite some time. But if you show respect to it, it too shall respect you.
he will nod his head and go,
Just like Noka.
Nalka. Is that a friend of yours?
and he starts nodding his head. His little like horns on his owl cloak like stand up.
You can't see this priest's face. You can't see any of their faces, but you get the sense that there is a smile.
Very well. We wish not to disturb you any further. May the light guide you.
Okay.
And he starts like waving goodbye and goes,
Goodbye, men.
Should you need to seek me out, when you reach Tynum, look for Father Landon. That would be myself.
Okay.
and he starts nodding his head.
The priests all bow to you before they head southward towards Tynum.
Potcut like throws his head forward in a bow and not like a regular, like very slow bow. He'll reapproach the party and say,
Okay, we can go back now. We have magic book.
Yeah, and we're never contacting them again, Podcut.
Oh, but they seem friend.
They're crazy mood worshipping hippies. We gotta stay away from them. I don't want them putting ideas in your head.
his little owl horns like tuck down.
Normally, I'd pretty much shoot down anything that the big man here says, but he does kind of have a point here.
I have a complicated look on my face. And just kind of, after a moment, I shake it off and I'm like, all right, let's head back. It's just, you can worry about all that later.
Vibe check.
Man, I really love people reading my vibes.
You the way you design your characters, it doesn't help. I'm saying you're making your case worse. Oh god, what was that? It fell off the tray. No.
Oh no!
That is a... Give me a sec. Yeah, I tied and succeeded. That was a 14 on 14.
Nice, nice. What kind of read does Pot could get from you, Gyro?
Part of me hates the moon. Part of me doesn't want to. But the part of me that hates the moon has a pretty big reason to.
I do be haunting you.
Potka, thinking you were angry at him originally, notices that, and he will gently walk over and trot under you and look at you with big cobalt eyes. And when you look away for a second, you feel him hold your pinky with his claw, like you did last night.
And I look at you, and you holding my pinky.
It's okay. Pockwood is still scared of the moon. Pockwood doesn't like moon either, but Pockwood was scared of Noka first. But then Pockwood and Noka became best friends.
There's a moment where I consider what you're saying, though obviously I don't understand every piece of it very well. And I'm not sure if it's relief necessarily, but like just a little bit of that weight seems like it's gone. We should really get going.
Yeah, we got what we came here for.
Okay.
And he'll take lead again and start, like, trotting across the grass.
All right.
Follow in a line behind him, as usual.
As you guys make your way back towards Yesterhale, having reclaimed this tome for Mariana, I believe that is what we'll call tonight's session.
Hey!
Hey.
Very
Yay.
nice. Lots of very interesting character moments.
I have things to say.
I thought I was about to have to
You
cut a
have
bitch.
things to say.
I don't know. Hey, you in the back. Yeah, yes, you playing the bugbear. I don't know if you had this plan for the past 2 weeks. I was ready to roll a new character. I was just like, well, if this is what it's going to be.
Yeah, I did.
I'm just like, there's no way. I was just like, there's no way he would be so petty as to try to kill one of us because we sequestered him into his. But like in the back of my mind, we're just like, oh, I might actually have to kill one of our party members right now.
Damn, looks like I got to stab a bitch.
Really had me in the
Right.
first half, not gonna lie. Might still have me
Yeah,
for
that's
real.
the first.
Might
I
still
knew
have
Dirk would want to protect Podcut, and he wanted to, he thought he was doing a nice thing for Gyro, since they're both loners.
Oh my god.
me. I love it.
I can't say anything.
That
Poor Gyro.
poor Gyro.
Here's the thing. It's like, bro, like I know in character, like out of character, you're just like, oh yeah, I know exactly how this coming up to both these people with like a bloody knife. So it's like honestly, if I had thought about it in the moment, I literally would have like sat there and thought you stabbed the dog.
Jesus.
I would have been like, if Ogun would have been like, he sees blood on the knife, he's just like, okay, either he just got back from hunting, or we're gonna have to have a very tough conversation with Potcut about the fact that his brand new dog might be dead. So I hope it's the hunting thing.
Oh yeah, and Potcut's none the wiser.
Blinky, that whole time, Blinky's smarter than the average dog, but Blinky was holding back excitement at all the movement going on in that room.
Blinky was
on
like, I gave it my best shot.
On the verge of barking from excitement, thinking that it's playtime.
Oh no, that would have been worse.
And you guys finally get to see how Ogun flavors his his little teleport. thing.
Yeah. Oh, that's sick.
That was very cool.
It's like he literally disappears into a shadow and then reappears Cheshire Cat style, like right behind someone.
Let's go.
But yes, chat, thank you for joining us. I hope you all had a lovely time. I am having a lot of fun with this campaign. I hope my players are as well.
Oh,
And thank you for DMing for us, Mr. DM. That was a fantastic intro and recap.
I didn't even realize. I didn't even realize it was 11:30 until I looked at my freaking
Time
like,
flies when you're.
Oh, damn, would you look at the time?
No
No
evil
evil audio.
audio.
I think is finally.
No evil audio!
We made it.
Y'all throw your hands up. The ritual worked.
hey,
Good.
Let's go. Hey, speaking of rituals.
Nah.
Yeah. Moon Cult guys. I hope they come back later.
Indeed. But next session, looking at the ye old calendar, will be on the 2nd, if that works for everybody.
yeet.
I will be good.
Yes.
I will update you otherwise.
Cool.
Mm-hmm.
And I got plenty of planning that I didn't have to use today because, oh man, I way overplanned. But
Laughs and
that's great.
roleplay.
I love it.
Well, now you'll be
definitely
very prepared for next time.
Yeah, absolutely. But yes, chat,
Tune
thank you
in
for
next
joining
time.
us.
Tune in next
Yeah,
time.
chat. Oh wait, chat before we. Oh wait, chat before we get going. Look to your right hand real quick. Yeah, go refill that.
Oh God.
What if it's in their left hand?
Hey lefties, take a look on your left. Yeah, I bet you feel bad now. You thought you were slick, as a fellow lefty.
Stay hydrated, chat, and enjoy your evening.
Tune in next time to find out if Gyro kills Dirk.
Real. Real. And you know what? Valid.
Deserved at this point.
Real. All right. Good night, chat.
Much love, y'all. Peace and take care.
Bye, everyone.
Bye.
Hey,
Bye.